Hey, fight fans. Get ready for Jeff Dents here.
Captain Cavemans!
All right, we're still working on an intro. We'll get it going by the time we get Ross the Boss in here. But right now I got Ray Aris is my new co-host. Chris is MIA because he's doing like fan doozy stuff, trying to make money and shit. Who cares about that?
I know, right? What's up, guys?
I got Tommy Neff, the boxing coach of Western New York MMA.
Hey.
And I got Ayanna Tramont in the house. She's the Kim Kardashian of Western New York MMA. She's been working on our booty in her little time off.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Good. What's up, guys? Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to talk some boxing today. So we got Tommy in. We got Ross the Boss coming in a little bit. But we're just sitting around waiting. You know, boxers aren't so good with time. But by the time you're a coach, you're here on time. So we got Tommy. Ray's been putting this all together. How you guys all doing?
We're doing good, man. Here on a Sunday morning. We're going to sleep in, but we got to make the Caveman show here.
That's right. I got them donuts. I got Pepsis for Tommy, you know.
Perfect.
You got the good donuts, too. You don't have the Tim Hortons crap.
No,
know?
Ray's like, I'll get him Tim Hortons. I was like, dude, I got Paula's. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we've been dipping into it right now. Ayanna's working on her booty for me.
Yeah.
It's a pounded donut right there.
So we'll get right into the hard questions, Tommy.
Oh, boy.
No playing around. What do you think about MMA as a boxer?
I have a ton of respect for MMA. I love it. I'm a boxing guy, of course, so I like boxing better. But I have a ton of respect for the athletes. I see their training. I think MMA gets a bad rap from boxers just because there are some different type of characters in MMA. I think, I don't know, they see like, with boxing, I mean, what I like about boxing, I think, is that you're in there and you got the same exact weapons. You got two fists. You know, I got my two hands. The opponent's got their two hands, and that's it. And now you got to try to outthink your
Some
opponent.
guys got their heads.
Yeah, some guys got their heads and elbows and shoulders. Yeah, we're not supposed to, you know. But I don't know. Like with MMA, you get so many different. You can have a Muay Thai guy that's kicking, fighting against a guy who's a wrestler. It seems like there's a lot of different characters, a lot of different weapons, almost. You know what I mean? I just think. I don't know. So like in the pros, you get to the big time level and stuff like that. I think you get some kind of, I don't know, like with boxing, you get like, I don't know. I'm in front of two MMA fighters. So I'm trying not to be too disrespectful.
You be disrespectful, man.
I don't want to get slammed on my head right now.
Yeah, my father's a boxing guy, and he don't like guys laying on top of each other.
Right. There's guys that I don't see that. There's some boxing heads, they say like the whole homosexual thing about it. I don't see that whatsoever. You know what I mean? You see some boxers like, oh, I don't want to see two guys, you know, in their underwear laying on each other. I watch wrestling. I watch WWE all the time, so that don't faze me.
I was in my underwear weighing on David Whitman yesterday, so it was all right. Actually, I was in someone else's underwear.
Gerhardt.
Yeah, I had to wear Gerhardt's underwear, that smoking bastard. Probably had a dip in the pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got a pack of Newports in the pocket there. We love Gerhardt though. He's got entertainment value to him. I like Gerhardt. He'll fight anybody. I like that.
Yeah, and then he gets knocked out by him too. Sorry, John.
Right.
I mean, you gotta listen to these sometime. You gotta
Right.
hear the truth. You should come back and train with us instead of being out in Elmira. He gave up smoking actually.
He did?
He was talking to Dubs and me about it. He's chewing now instead of smoking.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Gotta start vaping soon.
Yeah, whatever, man. You gotta clear out those lungs, get a little
Right.
cardio in.
But bringing like that up with Gerhardt, like I like Gerhardt. I have a ton of respect for Gerhardt. He's always showed up on TNT for us and fought hard. But that's some of the guys that, like, you see guys like that, like, you go around, you go to bars, you don't hear a lot of people like, I'm a boxer. You see a lot of people like, I'm an MMA fighter, wearing the tap-out shirts. That's kind of the reputation that MMA's got. You know, and I think that's what boxing guys are always, you know, finding their way to discredit MMA for. But at the high level of MMA, and even at the medium level, there's some great athletes, some tough warriors, man. And that's what I see. I try to because boxing has goofballs too, man. You know, just because I think because MMA is so new, you get some new age punks that think that, you know, everybody claims to be an MMA fighter now.
Yeah,
Right.
so. I think the real problem with MMA is, you see at the amateur level, all these guys, they're just guys off the street that think they can fight,
Sure.
and they're not. I wouldn't even call them MMA fighters, to be honest with you. Like Gerhardt, he's a tough guy, he's a fighter, he's a brawler. I wouldn't call him an MMA fighter.
Mm-mm.
I mean, in my
Right.
God's honest opinion. You see amateur boxers, they're putting in time in the gym every day in the ring.
Sure.
I mean, just compare to guys from Western New York MMA that box.
Right.
You see, you know, Griffin, you see Alex. These guys are all in the gym every day. They're training, whether they got to fight or not. You see some of the guys that do MMA, they only train when they got to fight, you know, and they're really not making their skills better. Take a lot of selfies while they're training, you know. I mean, Alex takes a lot of selfies too.
No,
and
I
a
know
lot
that. I'm trying to curb that. If he could spend as much time in the ring as he does in front of the mirror, we'd be
right, but and then they get all the attention because MMA is huge right now. So when you see advertisement for fights, it's MMA fights. You don't even see like the big boxing fights. Like I didn't even know Hopkins was fighting last night. To be honest with you, I found out about it this morning reading about it.
And his name, the alien. What happened with that?
The alien, who's that?
That's Bernard Hopkins.
Oh,
he used to be
alien?
the executioner.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't even know he's the alien.
He switched it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. They didn't like the whole beheading thing. But once he started fighting at an older age, he started saying because when he was fighting for the title at 48, 49 years old, he changed his name to the Alien because he's saying, you know, I'm not really a human. There's no way I could be fighting for a world title at 49. And yesterday, he thought he was 51 years old fighting on HBO.
Yeah, I didn't know he changed his name.
Yeah, he changed
Yeah.
it. He used to come on the Executioner's mask.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
like that. He
That's
did it
what-
last night.
That's
he
how
came
I
back.
remember him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't remember the alien.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we watched that last night. We were watching. Yeah.
Tremont's not saying nothing.
I know I'm the quiet one. I'm looking at the donuts. That's why I'm working on my booty. I told
Yeah.
I like it.
Tommy's gonna keep you at the house and not gonna let
I
you put
know.
pants on
I
anymore.
They'll lock me in there.
You better be careful what's saying. This is like public, so
Oh yeah.
if she disappears, Tommy's gonna be in trouble.
We're not gonna let the boys listen to this one.
Oh yeah. They'll be wrestling him when they get home.
They make me pay. I'll smack her booty or grab her butt at the house. They'll come and put me in a headlock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, Ayanna, you took over. You've been kickboxing for a while.
Yeah.
How does Tommy work with you kickboxing? I know it's a little bit different game.
You know what? We really focus on just boxing. When it's, I think the one time I kicked him in his mouth and he was like, "Okay, I had enough of you."
Well, that's a whole nother story. We weren't even sparring. We didn't have gloves on. We didn't have mouthpieces on. We're just going over like our game plan of our footwork. And I've always said, there's no way I can get kicked in that face. There's no way. I don't see how it's possible. I mean, I've kind of changed my tune a little bit.
I
But,
think I could kick you in the face, Tommy.
I'm trying to think.
I'll
I
put
feel like
my
I can
money
see
on
it
you.
coming. I feel like someone to lift their leg off the ground way up and hit me in the head. I feel like I could just see it coming. You know?
It's different footwork. That's why my footwork's so bad for like boxing.
Right.
You guys dip out with your heads all the time. Like I
Yeah.
step out.
When we
and
duck,
and
yeah,
the steps
that-
are different because
yeah.
that sets up your kick the way the
Sure.
steps are.
Sure, I noticed that. Yeah, we've sparred. I've sparred kickboxing a few times, stuff like that, and it's when you duck. You duck into a lot of stuff. You duck in the knees, duck in the kicks. You can't duck, you know. And ducking's a big thing. And bobbing and weaving in boxing, you
Yeah.
can't do that. It's a whole different format for kickboxing.
Even the
versus
slips
boxing.
are set up by heck. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That you fake the jab, you give him the slip outside, left high kick all the time, man. You
Yep,
know, like.
yep. Yeah, but she got me clean right in the mouth. Yeah, she proved me wrong.
He was so pissed.
Hey Ayanna, you want to talk about the first time that we sparred at Western Oregon MMA?
Oh my goodness. Well, the very first time Dan Dorfman said, go hard on her. And I got in the ring with you and you went hard. You kicked me in my head. I didn't see it come up. I didn't see it land and I didn't see it go down.
To be completely honest with you, he did say that you were a good fighter. You're going out. You had a fight coming up. He said, go really hard. He's like, kick her in the head. No one kicks her in the head because you're like 8 feet tall. How tall are you?
6'1".
So she's 6'1". I'm pretty tall too, so it wasn't too hard to kick her in the head. But
I got done and I was like, Caveman just kicked me in my head.
you got out of the ring. You were like crying. I felt
know.
so bad.
But it was my first fight. It was definitely my first fight going in.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Dorfman just said, give it to
Go
her,
hard.
go hard.
Go
I'm
hard.
like, all right. You know, that's what I'm all about.
No, I saved my tears for the ride home.
I felt really bad about that. Oh my God, Ray's live. We're live on something. What are we on Facebook?
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't know that stuff.
I always see stuff popping up live all the time. It goes right to your news feed now.
Yeah, my the thing from last night was live too.
Yeah,
Paris
yeah,
put it live.
I seen it.
Did you hear her commentary? I think she should be the one doing commentary.
Yeah, it was good.
Women's scared. He's running away.
Nice.
Now, Jeff, how old are you?
I'm a firm 21
Firm
Yeah.
21.
with gray in my beard. I'm 39.
You are?
Yeah. Ray,
Oh,
that's coming out on the broadcast. He's terrible with his phone every time.
Gee.
You got him trying to change the subject off your radio?
Yeah.
I know.
We got like clues down here. We got hand signals and everything. We're set up.
He's got a team over there.
He's the best co-host ever.
Every time
Yeah.
we fire questions back at you guys, you got the.
Yeah, K-Man told me, you know, the age question come up, you know, hit the play button.
Yeah. It was funny. Last time we were here with Ray, And we were doing an interview over the phone, so we had his phone plugged into the system so we could call people out.
Nice.
And then all of a sudden he keeps getting all these messages. So every time there's like, bloom, bloom. I edited out like a whole bunch of them, but it was over and over and over again. I think I got ran in trouble at home.
Yeah, that was the wife.
Yeah.
The boss.
Speaking of trouble at home.
Uh-oh.
What a great segue that was. You see, I'm getting good at this. How is it with you guys' relationship? You're at the gym. Tommy's around a whole bunch of girls. You're around a whole bunch of guys. How does that work out for you guys?
I don't think that's ever an issue with us being around. Not really. I mean, I'm not threatened about all the shirtless guys running around the gym. I don't care. You know, I'm not. I'll beat them up. But the time. So sometimes we have arguments about time. You know, being spent there. You know, I get going there too much at the gym. Sometimes when it's Golden Glove season, I got 5 or 6 people going in the Golden Gloves, and I get going too much. I got to remember, you know, I got a girl and 2 kids at home. You know, sometimes it's a time thing usually. You know, I'll go like a week without seeing them or something, and that causes issues. But it's never really a threatened by the fighters or having her, you know, putting guys in her clinch and motorboating or anything like that. You know, so I don't ever get threatened by that or nothing.
So you got some motorboat going on?
No,
It's only that's why I wonder he always wants to do clinches with me.
I think you should start filming your sparring sessions, and you know you could probably sell them on something, some sort of format to make some money. MattBattle.com, check that out, guys.
I will.
Don't really check that. That's a K one.
Oh, I don't want to check that one out.
Okay, man, he already had his phone checking it out right
Oh
now.
man, Mike Schultz, you owe me one. That's Schultz's thing. He always like puts a fake link to MattBattle.com, but it's like it's not a real link. It's not really linked to that.
Gay porn?
Yeah, it's like gay wrestling porn.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know.
Mike Schultz.
It's really his website. That's why he's funneling all the traffic. Ray's over here about the puke.
As long as it's not gay boxing, I don't see guys naked boxing each other. That don't exist.
What about? I think there's like some female topless boxing, right?
There is.
That he will never see.
I mean, I heard that I heard that exists.
Yeah. How's the boxing in that?
They're terrible.
Yeah.
Most of the ones where you see where the girls in the bikini boxing, pretty awful.
Pretty awful.
Yeah.
Do you think you should train those bikini girls?
I always thought that we should, instead of doing, you know, with the cage, we have a cage. Why don't we do like some bikini wrestling or something in the cage? I think that would draw a big crowd. That would
I
be
think
a
so.
No
too.
gi.
big money maker.
I think so too. Like
Yeah.
no gi tag team female.
Yeah, we can get creative with the ways we use the cage. You know, not just have to be MMA fights all the time.
Tommy's going to experience that head kick again.
We're getting Tommy in trouble at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that we don't have an issue as far as that's concerned. I agree, though. The time thing, you know, you get so busy in the gym and, you know, you forget you have other obligations and other things going on. But, you know, you love the sport, and I think that our relationship is so strong that we do really try to work it out. I know there's give and take here for both of us, but the bottom line is what makes us both happy at the end of the day. And if you figure that out, you'll be fine.
Yeah. If you can speak into the mic and stop turning away.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I will
no
not turn
problem.
away. I'm following what he's doing.
But K-Man, she is better than Mickey Gaston.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Without a
At
doubt.
pooping?
And pooping?
We were talking about the big butt earlier. I don't know. Like I don't know where you're going with this, Ray.
No,
You're
I'm
kind of that
talking
guy.
In the studio here,
Right.
you know.
She didn't try and steal the mic.
Yeah.
Or poop
Taking
in
shit
Chris's
apart.
chair. Yeah.
I think she's better than Mickey Gaskin in the ring too.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
would not
she
poop
is.
my
She
pants.
is.
Mickey's always talking smack. He's always saying how she don't spar hard, she don't fight nobody. I don't know. Mickey's a trash talker.
Uh-oh.
He is a
I don't know.
trash talker.
He's talking trash to girls. I don't know.
That's all he thinks to get beat up. Right? He talks trash to me, to be fair, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
I want to see a Gerhardt and Mickey again.
I do, too. He won't fight Gerhard again. He's scared to.
Gerhard almost iced him.
I know.
Yep, first
He
round.
almost slapped him twice.
Yep.
Wow.
He almost
First
slapped him
round.
in the stand-up, and then he had him in a guillotine, and it was tight.
Gerhardt did say Mickey tapped.
Yeah, to this day, Gerhard firmly believes that Mickey tapped. And then Mickey finished that fight with illegal knees. Just so you know, Tommy, I know you're part of running that show over there.
I'm not part of the refereeing of the fight. So
Yeah,
that's
that's some illegal knees
Illegal
to finish
knees.
Gerhard.
I'll have to go back to the tape.
I called that on the broadcast, too.
I'll see if I can reverse that decision.
All right. I want to no contest.
No contest.
No contest.
All right, I'll see. I'll talk to the commission.
Speaking of TNT, are you guys putting on another show anytime soon?
It's in the works. We wanted to see. There's stuff going on with. Don can't be a part of it anymore. So we're talking about, and Dub is out also of TNT. So now we're trying to regroup here and figure out what's going on with all that. We want to see with the new legislation that went in. We want to see what it's going to be like, how bad the state's going to be a part of the show, if it's even worth it. Because these shows cost money. They cost average $10,000 a run. So if you're not making a good enough profit of it, now you have to go with these sanctioning bodies that are approved by New York State. You're going to have to be a part of the commission, pay taxes on it all, stuff like that. So we want to make sure that it was worth it. We can't be, as much as we love doing shows, we can't lose money on them.
Right,
For sure.
So that's a lot of work. So we're going to let a couple shows go off. I guess there's been a couple so far. We're in good communication with Rich Mitchell and the other guys that have been running the show, so we want to see how it all went and make sure it's still worth it.
Yeah, Ground Force Fights was amazing last time. We had like 600 tickets we sold.
Wow, I heard it was a good show. That's
Every seat was taken, all the standing room was totally full, and there was still a line out the door, man.
Right. I was watching the video in the pics last night. It looked like a cool place. It looked like you were right up there next close to the cage. I seen like the above level too. I always liked that. How you got the.
It was kind of weird to fight there because the way the lighting was, like you could see the whole crowd the whole time instead of it like being darkened out.
Oh yeah.
So it was like weird. Like I was smiling at people and I was like tossing Whitman around a little bit.
Nice.
And I was guillotining him. I was looking right at the guy, like right there. I was like giving him a little wink and stuff.
I heard he was giving you the double flip off.
Yeah, he flipped me off before we started, and I came out and I clapped him, and he was a little upset.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just wrestling. It wasn't like I slapped him. Like I came out and gave him a good wrestling tie up.
He's lucky he couldn't slap him around too.
Yeah.
I can't believe he wanted to fight you, Caveman.
He really wanted to fight Scott Skinner, and then Skinner didn't want to do it because he didn't have gear and he wasn't mentally prepared and a whole bunch of stuff. But I just took off my dress stuff and borrowed some shorts and jumped in there.
Nice, and took care of business.
Yeah.
I like it.
Old school. That's how my first fight went, too. Like, I just was there to corner people, and they're like, do you want to fight? I'm like, I guess so.
And
so
then,
I just
you
fought.
you got a taxi service too, right? You had to pick up some fighters.
Oh, yeah. I had to go pick up Alex Carroll for Rich Mitchell.
Sheesh.
And Mickey Gaskins was crazy. The night before, I just got to the gym. Sparring starts at 5:30. Got there at like 5:45. I had to hit the bank, and the driving was really bad. So I'm walking in the gym, and Mickey's like just popped up on Messenger. He's like, can you give me a ride to the weigh-ins? I'm like, dude, I just got to the gym. What time do you need to be there? He's like, I'm supposed to be there at 5:15. I'm like, dude, it's 5:45. It's 30 minutes to Batavia. I just got my gi on. You're out of luck.
What's
So-
up with these
like
fighters with no cars?
I don't know.
He needs like a 24/7 caretaker.
Yeah.
Mickey.
Rich Mitchell's wife had to go pick Mickey up, drive him to the weigh-ins, and he got there at like 8 o'clock.
Oh wow.
This is what goes on behind the scenes for guys that don't know about fight. I'm sure Tommy knows all about getting rides like Morrison and
Sure, no, we knew about that. I mean, it's guys backing out, guys like running a promotion of a show. You're getting texts like crazy, messages. Well, I want to change the weight. I want to change the rules. I need this. I need that. Ticket sales. I mean, it's a headache. It's a definitely a huge headache. It's stressful. So I know the side of that. Fighters are. You think fighters are just tough guys that'll fight anybody? No, they're not.
I don't know. Some guys are.
Yeah, not you. Not you. There's definitely a lot of that are very professional and they do what they agree to do. Guys back out though. They back out. They want all these. They're prima donnas, man. Fighters are prima donnas, man.
Do you see that in boxing too, or is that more of an MMA thing?
No. It's definitely more of an MMA thing. We've run boxing shows before, and I'm at 10 times more boxing shows than I am at MMAs, But no, it's a lot different. You see guys backing out of fights a lot, but like they don't, not the crazy demands, not the weird things, no poop in their pants and boxing like Mickey does.
Poor Mickey, man.
I know.
Mickey's gonna be a staple of this show. Like if we ever make it big and like we got 10 million viewers.
We could put a picture of his face on the wall.
Yeah, like Joe Rogan's got all the pictures.
You gotta hang
behind
up his shorts, his shorts.
Get him autographed.
I don't know if Fanduzzi's gonna go with that, but we'll give that a shot. Might just be for the Caveman's Corner podcast.
Right.
The shorts go up on the wall.
Crazy.
That's gross.
So Ayanna, when are we gonna see you in the cage?
Oh, absolutely not.
Come on, we talked about it. You said you might do it.
When I first started the gym too, I started with everything. I took every class, even Don Lilly's wrestling class. I remember taking a couple and then going live the one day, not really knowing how to fall. And I think I hurt my knee, and I was like, it took a while to recover, so I'd rather be punched in my face than, blow out a knee. So
with as strong as she is, I mean, we've wrestled before, and it's play, but we're going hard because, I don't know, we're both competitive, and we wrestle, And she is tough, man. She is tough to wrestle.
I can just
Long
imagine
limbs, and
what
she
your
is
triangles would be
wicked
like.
strong.
You have
Right.
great triangles, great arm triangles.
She'd be built for it.
Yeah,
Definitely-
you got the
definitely
perfect
built
build for a female MMA fighter.
Really? Oh,
For real, I think so.
he'd kill. He's like, don't even think about it, babe.
I mean, you got some great knees. You'd have to really work on your wrestling because you're so tall.
Right.
The girls would be underneath you at your hips. But,
Right.
I mean, you got good kickboxing. You keep them off.
She's crazy strong.
Very Holly Holm-like, you know.
Yeah, good balance too. I mean, girls
Yeah.
that shoot on her, she had good balance to try to defend pretty good. You know, she's athletic, really athletic. She can defend a takedown.
Those girls, they don't understand that Thai clinch. I'm telling you, man. A good Thai fighter will go
Yep.
in there and eat up them MMA
Oh,
girls
yeah.
right now.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing I really do love to do is clinch. I definitely enjoy it. I love pummeling. I just it's awesome to get tied up. I look for tie-ups. But
I can't wait till you're pro and you can knee in the face.
oh my God. I would love to do that all day
Look
long.
at
I
Tommy.
know.
Tommy's like, no.
No. We want headgear.
But
We
to-
want everything. We want all
He
the
wants
big
the bubble
balls.
wrap.
Right.
We're not talking about home life. We're talking about.
Tie her right up.
Oh no.
I like to clinch at home too. A lot of north-south stuff.
Yeah, we're going right into the Howard Stern territory now. Ray's finally happy. Ray wants to do a show with the Ring Girls.
Oh, the ring. We've had,
Oh, yeah.
We've had a few different ring girls at TNT.
And we could have like a little mud wrestling thing. Get a little pool in here, kiddie pool, and you know.
It's fight related. I consider it.
We'll have the GoPros up for that. The GoPros are coming in soon, so we'll be good to go. We're gonna be streaming them live, so it'll be good. We'll have to be a little more careful what we say though,
Yeah.
because we can't edit out all the bad stuff you say about your wife.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was really low. That really does not ever happen.
I don't care, Dave, man. I'm still gonna be sleeping in the bed. I'm not gonna be in the couch.
I gotta say one thing about Ray. Ray's always really good about his wife. I've never. Ray talks a lot, and I don't know too many honest guys that talk like Ray does. But he's one of the best guys to his wife. I've never seen him mess around with any other girls or anything like that. To be honest with you.
Agree. He's a good man.
Yes.
I was just talking to my wife in the car about that too. She's like, "You should say that on the air." I'm like, "I don't really want to because then it sounds like I'm covering up for him." But I'm really not covering up for you.
You hear that, Sade?
Get brownie points.
That's right. I told her he should bring you though. By the way, no comment from Ray.
Yeah.
Where's Ross the boss, man? What's going on?
I don't know. He should.
If he was gonna be on, we were supposed to be here at noon. That would have been the first time I ever seen Ross on time.
Ah!
I love Ross. He used to train at Victory. We had him. That's when he first started. He went from the transition from fighter to coach. He had all the pros in the area. When he joined Victory, that's when we were over in NTA Sportsplex. He had Lionel Thompson. He had Excel Holmes. He had Guillermo Sanchez. He had Meet Your Major, and those were really like the 5 or 6 good pros that were in the area. And,
Wow, that's awesome. Did you actually work with him before?
with Ross? He was he never coached me or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
We've worked together with fighters and stuff like that before. But
No, I honestly didn't know you know him. I just wanted to bring you in to make sure that you could
Well,
really
no.
help me with the boxing part because I'm not so knowledgeable about boxing.
I know Ross well. Ross trained at Victory for a long time.
Yeah, I never knew that. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he was always he's a character, Ross. Yeah, I love Ross to death, man. But we like to have like a real calm gym or something like that, and I'd be working with Alex and Mitch and Griff, and then all of a sudden Ross would come in with his crew and then yelling and screaming. He brought fireworks to the gym.
That's awesome. Sometimes I like that a lot, to be honest with you.
No, it's cool. It's cool. He'd be talking about it. I remember him and Lionel used to get in argument matches all the time, man. Who would have won? Lionel's, I would have whooped your ass. And
Did I get in there and do it?
And then, no, Ross sparred Herbert before. I remember, I think Ross had something going on medical. They said he was, I'm not trying to throw Ross on our bus. They say he was put on a little bit of weight. His doctor said, man, you might need to trim some weight off. So he decided to come. He's like, all right, I'm going to try to come back and work out a little bit. And he asked Herbert to spar, and I watched Herbert spar him, man. He still got it. It was his first back time sparring in I don't know.
Was that the guy Herbert kicked in the head?
No. It would have went down if that would have happened, man. But Ross got really tight. I think he only sparred like 4 or 5 rounds, but he still had that quick counter punch, man. And Herbert would make one mistake, Ross had a punch on him right away. Had a nice quick counter punch on him. Those fast hands are always like the quick hands, I think, and like the just the power. They're always like the last things to go. Your footwork will go, your head movement will go, your conditioning will go really quick. You know what I mean? But
Are you trying to give me some hints, Tom?
No, not at all.
I think my footwork's better now than when I was like really fighting.
It's better. I see you at boxing class. Denz was at boxing class on Saturday working his footwork. I seen it.
Trying.
Barefoot though.
No, I had shoes
Well,
on.
he did hit by. Yeah, you had your wrestling
Jesus
shoes on.
Christ,
Oh,
I'm not gonna insult you and come to your class and no shoes
yeah,
on.
dude. You're not saying 90% of the people in my boxing class don't wear shoes.
And
Drives
he
me-
says it
drives
all
me
the
crazy.
time. Drives
Yeah.
him nuts.
Drives me absolutely crazy.
But there's a huge difference, though. You know, even as far
Humongous.
as like Muay Thai, and then even my balance in boxing with shoes, I think I can do so much more with my feet, and my footwork, and my stance, and my balance with those boxing shoes on than you can without.
I think so too, and I come from
Yep.
wrestling, man, where you always have shoes on too.
Yeah.
Like I can't wrestle without shoes on anymore.
I know.
I'm saying that I see people doing the drills that I put them through a boxing class, and their feet are kicking on them all the time. And they're always like, "Well, what do I do?" I go, "You get shoes." And there's nothing I can tell you to make your feet stick to the floor. You know?
Right.
Even that turnover on the cross.
Yeah.
It'll
you
make
hit- yeah.
it makes everything more explosive. It'll help every aspect of your game. You'll be able to push off harder. Your punch will be faster, quicker. You'll be able to counter punch quicker. Your defense will be better because your feet won't be kicking out on you.
Right,
Just have your feet underneath you better. You know?
I think a lot of the problem when you're barefoot, you need to have that trail foot. You can't sit down as your punch as much because that trail foot
Oh.
comes out underneath you. You need to have your little bit tighter feet.
Right.
And I've noticed that as more I've been watching my footwork myself, working on my footwork, I know my feet have to be a little bit tighter with shoes on, or shoes off, and then I can sit down on my punches more with the shoes on.
Sure.
And it's like it's tough to play with as a fighter because you have to fight with no shoes on for us at least, Tommy.
No, I know, and I think too, like with boxing, it helps you keep your balance because with your tail foot, whatever punch you're throwing, say I'm throwing my right cross, I step with my left foot, and I'm supposed to drag my right foot across the floor. And I think if you do that barefoot, you're gonna rip your feet up. So then you got to try lifting your feet to do it, and it just messes everything up.
Yeah, and that's why like you see those guys' feet, man, and they're tore up. They're really good fighters. Like when you watch like guys that can really box and they do it, and you see in UFC, you look at their feet after, man, like when they do the pan,
yeah.
and they're tore up.
They're tore up. I bet, man. You see guys boxing shoes, always like the tips of our shoes, always right here, all ripped apart on our boxing shoes.
Now, okay, man, it's like the same with wrestling shoes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're a better wrestler with the shoes on.
Yeah, oh for sure. I don't
Get
shoot
that
without shoes on in practice, at least. I don't like it because it tears up the bottom of my feet. Like 2 shots, I'm tore up. Especially that blue mat in the back, the one that we do wrestling on.
Yeah.
That's like it's got really good traction, so it tears up your feet. It's tough. It's good for judo throws, not so good for wrestling.
Well, the first 5 minutes when we work together, he's correcting my stance because I go back to that shorter stance because that wide stance, you can't get a kick off,
No,
you know?
for
So,
sure. It's just different too where you place your feet because
Yep.
you gotta be aware of the kicks and stuff. It's
yeah.
different footwork, but boxing footwork is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's the
yeah.
most important thing. If I was going to pick one thing, I mean, everything else could be taught. I think just balance. Balance and shoes help with your balance. Footwork. Footwork's really important. But I think the number one thing in boxing, if I was going to pick one attribute to naturally have and not have to teach myself and coach myself, it's just balance. You know, a lot of guys out, you know, my man Herbert, awesome, great guy, but his balance was kind of always messed up. I think, like, I don't know, if you look at his feet kind of like, they're twisted, kind of. Like, he keeps all his weight on the outsides of his feet, and that just, it kind of messes up a little bit of everything, you know.
Mickey, remember he was talking about Herbert?
No, what did he say about Herbert? Tell
That
everybody.
his striking was terrible.
No, yeah.
Oh,
It's not,
that's
no,
low.
no, it's not. Dude, yeah, tell Mickey to spar Herbert.
right, yeah.
He doesn't
yeah.
look like Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't have a Floyd Mayweather style where it looks pretty, but man, I've sparred Herbert and he beat the living snot out of me
Yeah,
in my own game in boxing.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
very
he-
effective
it's
with his
effective, man.
striking.
He's so strong. I mean, I roll with him, jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and
You're quite a bit bigger than him too, Ray.
yeah, he drew me down, and
When you gonna get to 85, Ray? We've been waiting for that. No more donuts for you. The donuts are just for Kardashian butt.
okay.
We'll keep him over here.
Kardashian butt. I love it.
That's your new nickname.
I
No more fighting teacher.
Right.
No, it's the Tower of Power now. Now it's
Now it's-
Kardashian booty.
Now it's donut booty.
All the donut booty.
Oh my God. Paula's Donuts, we have them. So Paula's Donuts, you should sponsor us.
Yeah. Ching.
Yeah, free donuts for every podcast for Caveman. Come on, let's do it.
We'll put a Paula's donut sign right on her butt when she fights.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Big old donut.
That would be good. I think we got something going on here.
I know. My next shorts.
We should talk to Paula's, like for
Yeah.
real. Ray, hook it up, dude. Ray hooks up everything. He knows all these people. Except they don't show up when Ray sets it up. I don't know what's going on here. We might have to really bash on Ray.
I need Pepsi's in the corner too. That'd be good.
Yeah, I got another one. There's another one for you too, Tommy.
Yes,
I didn't know.
alright.
I figured we'd probably be a while, so I got you
The
too.
only person that can spar 10 rounds and drink Pepsi in between.
I do Rockstar in
see?
between.
Ah,
See, she has it too. Like I can go in
Those
before
are
I
good.
work out. She can't really eat before she works out. Maybe because I don't really work out that hard or something. But like I can go down a Baconator, triple cheeseburger, then go work out. No problem.
I can't-
It don't bother me any.
I'd puke.
I can't have food in my stomach, but
Me neither.
I drink Rockstars between every round. It doesn't bother me at all.
Nice.
Like the caffeine and the carbonation doesn't get me.
Oh,
But
I think the
food would.
carbonation would kill me too.
Yeah. We gotta look for liver shots on Tommy after he does the 12 pubs.
Listen,
Oh,
I was
I
hoping
came-
I could get a liver shot yesterday.
Oh man.
I
was
came
hurting
in with a
yesterday.
stomach ache the one day, and that's all he did was plow at my stomach, and I'm like, I might just kill
Well,
you
she
later.
told me she had a poop, so I'm like, right before we sparred, oh, perfect. So I did nothing but punches to the belly.
Oh, wow.
You gotta love us.
He
You
tried to
gotta
create
love us.
another Mickey
I know.
Yeah.
incident here.
I tried. See, now she held it in.
If
You
it-
like clean up on aisle 9.
She's got a tight sphincter muscle.
Let's get away from the home life and get back to the podcast. Ray, where's our guest at? He's texting. It's all right. I'm just kidding, Ray. All right, well, let's bring this one to a close so I can get it edited. Maybe I can post this one right now. We'll just put it up just how it is. It'll be crazy.
The Waiting on Ross Thompson.
The Waiting on
podcast.
Russ Thompson podcast. The boss is late because he's the boss.
Waiting on the boss.
All right, thank you guys for coming on. I'm glad to have you on, Ayanna.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to have you on again. I want to talk to you about having children and fighting. I'm going to bring another guest to try and get another female or male fighter if I could.
Awesome.
And we'll just talk about, how tough it is to have 2 kids and try and make a career out of fighting.
Absolutely. It'd be a pleasure.
All right, thanks
Yeah,
a lot,
it's a tough
guys.
thing.
Thank you, Ray.
Hey, thank you for having me here. Hey, man.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah, thank you, K-Man. We appreciate you having us on, man.
I'm glad I can bring the guest, Ray.
Come on, I'm working hard at this.
I know, you're doing good. You're doing good. I appreciate it. Big shout out for Tommy Neff, Western New York MMA Boxing. Go check him
The
out.
coolest
see me.
coach.
Come see me.
I'm the
See me
coolest
at the gym.
coach at Western New York.
All right.
That's true.
You are.
He's
I'll take second place.
All right.
Second ain't bad. Second ain't bad.
Yeah. And Dubs and Eric are way down the list. Sorry,
Right,
Dubs.
they're
I had
way
Dubs
down.
on too. It was a good one. I haven't posted it yet.
Oh, nice.
It was good. We talked about like all the gym stuff and people leaving and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know the scoop on that. I heard little tidbits, but I like to listen to that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one on air, but I'll talk to you as soon as we
All right, yeah,
kill it.
let's cut the
All right.
mics. Let's cut the mics.
Let's get out of here. All right, here we go. We're out.
Later.
Bye, guys. That was so fun. I loved it. Came in.
That's cool because I'm still recording.
We're still recording?
Yeah. That's Caveman's Corner.